Welcome to the NutriDIET Pro tutorial. This tutorial is intended to help you learn about the functions and features available in NutriDIET Pro. Before we begin, I'd like to mention that the NutriDIET ebooks and NutriDIET menu database may also be helpful resources for you. There are 16 ebooks, all available in PDF files. They're great for busy healthcare providers and consumers who need to access our recipes and menus quickly. The menu database is access-based and can be used in your custom applications or website. More information is available at www.nutridietpro.com. During this tutorial, you can pause, rewind, fast forward, and so on using the gray bar at the bottom of your screen. To launch NutriDIET Pro, locate the pair icon on your desktop that says NutriDIET Pro. Double-click the icon and the application will open. On the home screen, you have 5 options for navigating through NutriDIET Pro. Client Profile allows you to open, view, or create profiles for an unlimited number of clients. Menus is where you'll find over 375 pre-designed meal plans. In Recipes, you can access over 275 delicious recipes. Health Tips is where we've stored a variety of health education resources, and this tutorial is also accessed through the home screen. We will begin the tutorial with the Client Profile section, but if you'd like to move to another section, please use the chapter options at the top left-hand corner of your screen. To enter a new client's information, click Client Profile. First, we'll look at File, View, and Help at the top left-hand corner of your screen to learn about those functions and features. Under File, you have several options, including saving, printing, and deleting client profiles. Under View, you can navigate to the different sections of NutriDIET Pro. Help is where you'll find About NutriDIET Pro, the help files, and this tutorial. Also notice you can click Home, Client Profile, Menus, Recipes, or Health Tips at the top of the window to navigate to those other sections. While you're entering personal information for your client, you can use the Tab key on your keyboard to move to the next available field. Please follow along while I enter information for a sample client. Notice the 5 additional tabs at the bottom for more information about each client. The first tab is called Anthropometrics. We will enter the initial body measurements for our client on the left-hand side. For your client's next visit, click New Date to enter the most recent body measurements. We'll move to the next tab for Body Mass Index, or BMI. We'll enter the weight and height for our client, then click Calculate to determine the BMI. Notice the BMI ranges are listed on the right-hand side of the screen for you. With a BMI of 32, this client would be considered obese. You can use this information as an indication of overall health. Next, we'll move to the Mifflin-St. Jeor equation tab. The Mifflin-St. Jeor equation is one way to calculate the number of calories your client needs each day, considering important things like their gender, height, weight, age, and daily activity level. There are many ways to determine the number of calories someone should eat each day. The Mifflin-St. Jeor equation is one mathematic formula that gives an estimate of the daily calories needed. If your client is interested in losing or gaining weight, you can use the additional selections at the bottom to determine the number of calories needed each day to achieve that goal. Please remember that if you make any changes to the information at the top of this tab, click Calculate to ensure that the kilocalorie level is accurate. Notice that when I clicked Calculate, the calorie level changed from 2,084 calories to 1,978. Also remember to click Recalculate to update the loss-gain calorie levels at the bottom. Next, we'll move to the Harris-Benedict equation for an alternative way to calculate daily kilocalories for our client. The Harris-Benedict equation is another mathematic formula that considers gender, age, height, weight, and activity level to calculate daily calorie needs. Remember, this is an estimate based on a mathematic formula, and slight variations between the Mifflin-St. Jeor equation and the Harris-Benedict equation may occur. Using this equation, you can also calculate the calories needed per day if your client is interested in losing or gaining weight. Please remember that if you make changes to the information at the top of the tab, you should make sure that the initial kilocalorie level is accurate before you click Recalculate to update the loss-gain kilocalorie levels. Notice when we selected sedentary, the kilocalorie level changed from 2,396 to 1,855. Once we've established an appropriate number of calories for your client each day, we can move on to the last tab called Visit Notes. Please follow along while I enter the next appointment date and time for Jane, and also document the visit notes. This is a free text section, and you can enter as much information as you need and a new note for every visit that you have with your client. Once we've entered all the information for our client, we can save her profile. Simply select File, then Save. We have successfully updated Jane M. Doe. Now we will learn to search for and open an existing client profile. Simply select File, then Open. To view your entire list of clients stored in NutriDIET Pro, click All Clients. You can sort the list in ascending or descending alphabetical order by simply clicking Last Name. If the little arrow is pointing up, the list is sorted from A to Z. If the little arrow is pointing down, the list is sorted from Z to A. You can also search for clients by last name. Double-click the client's name to open the client profile. Next, we'll view and print the various client profile reports. Select File, then Print. There are 5 client profile reports. First, we'll look at the Contact Information report. You can print all reports by using the printer icon button at the top left-hand corner of the screen. Another option is to extract the report from NutriDIET Pro. To do so, select the Extract Report icon at the top left-hand corner. There are 6 formats to choose from when you extract your report, including an Adobe Acrobat or .pdf file. Once the report has been extracted and saved on your computer, you can easily email it to your client. Next, we'll preview the Nutrient Assessment Report. This report contains information from the BMI tab, the Mifflin-St. Jeor equation tab, and the Harris-Benedict equation tab. The third report is for body fat percentage. This report contains a body fat percentage graph at the bottom. The fourth report is called Weight Management. This report has a graph that shows how the weight has changed over time. Now let's preview the Visit Notes report. This report will allow you to keep a hard copy of all the notes that you have on the Visit Notes tab. When we're done previewing the reports, we'll click Exit. NutriDIET Pro prints only the information that has been saved for that client and not necessarily the information that's been typed on the screen. I'll show you an example in the next few scenes. We will add an apartment number in Jose's address. Let's preview the current report. Notice apartment 100 does not appear on this report. This time, we'll save the updated client profile. Since the apartment number has now been saved, it will show up on the reports. Notice apartment 100 now shows up on the contact information report. There are two other reports that we haven't yet viewed, the client list and the appointment schedule. These reports are accessed through the Open Client window. Just click File and Print. First, we'll preview the client list. This is an alphabetical listing of all of your clients from NutriDIET Pro. Their ID number, phone number, and email address are all included for your convenience. Now let's look at the appointment schedule. The appointment schedule is organized by week. You'll notice the bold dates are the Sunday of each week for which you have an appointment. To locate a specific week, click on the Sunday of that week on the left-hand side of the page. A red box will appear around the date that you clicked. Double-click that date if you want to view and print the appointment schedule for that week. This report has the client's name, phone number, email address, and the time of their next appointment. Click Main Report to return to the original appointment schedule. Now that we've finished with the client profile section, we'll move on to learning about menus. Click All Menus to view the entire list of over 375 pre-designed meal plans. You can also search for specific menus by category, calorie level, and the total number of days in the menu. The categories include a variety of ethnic cuisines, lifestyle choices, and health factors. The calorie levels range from 1,200 to 3,000 calories per day. You can also choose whether you want 3-day, 5-day, or 7-day menus. In this example, we'll find a meal plan that can be used while dining out at popular nationwide restaurants. We'll select the Eating Out category. Notice the list has been shortened to contain only eating out menus. We'll select the 1,800 calorie level. Now the list only has 1,800 calorie eating out menus. We'll select 7-day menus. These 5 menus have everything that we asked for. Double-click a menu to open it. This is a sample menu. Notice the nutrition information is listed at the bottom. You can print or email the menus to your clients. The next section is Recipes. Click All Recipes to view over 275 recipes. You can search for specific recipes by typing the name or part of the name. Double-click the name to open the recipe. This is a sample recipe. Notice the nutrition information listed at the bottom. This recipe can be printed or emailed to your client. The last section is Health Tips. Click All Health Tips to view the entire list of the third-party health and nutrition resources that we've provided for you. You can also search for health tips by category. Select a category to view those reports. Double-click the name of the report to view it. These reports can be printed or emailed to your client. If you try to exit NutriDIET Pro without saving, a window will pop up reminding you that some information has not yet been saved. Notice that the prompt says, do you want to exit without saving changes? If you select yes, then you'll lose all data that has not been saved. Selecting no will allow you to save before exiting. Remember to click File, then Save to store your data in NutriDIET Pro. Remember these 5 important tips to help you be efficient and accurate while using NutriDIET Pro. This concludes the tutorial of the NutriDIET Pro software. Please remember to use the chapter options at the top left-hand corner of your screen if you'd like to revisit a section. More information is available in the help files or online at www.nutridietpro.com.